Well, I have a lot of thoughts about winning it. Number one, I was very surprised to receive the notice on email that I had won the award, and I wondered if it was actually a mistake that it was supposed to be going to somebody else. But I think, most importantly, I think it just sort of suggests that the people who selected me sort of value what I've done for kids and families with kidney disease over the past 4 decades. So, getting an award that your peers sort of vote on, if you will, and select you is sort of a great honor for sure. But again, I like most the fact that they recognize how important the care of kids with kidney disease is, and the role that I have played in trying to improve the lives of those children who are afflicted with kidney disease. I guess the only other thing that I would say is that, in getting an award like the Hume Award, it's not just what I've done. It's what I've done with so many other people. And so, first and foremost, I always have to thank my family because they supported me through this. I have to thank my team at Children's Mercy who have made it possible for me to be engaged in so many different initiatives on behalf of children with kidney disease. I want to thank the collaborators that I've worked with in research who are great people, extraordinarily smart people, and now very, very good friends. And then I want to thank the NKF for making it, themselves sort of an organization that allowed individuals like me to be engaged in initiatives with them. And thankfully, the NKF and myself are on the same wavelength, that our goals are to improve the lives of children and kids with kidney disease. And again, it's been a great 4 decades, and I'm not done. I wanted to be a pediatrician first. That was my goal. In fact, when I was 9 years old, I was sick, and my pediatrician came to my home every day. And from that time on, I wanted to be a pediatrician. So I think that humanistic aspect of my DNA is really what drives me every single day. And so over the course of my decades as a pediatric nephrologist, I've stayed very, very close with the families, with the kids, first and foremost. The scholarship is obviously very, very important, but to me, that complements that humanistic element that I pride myself on. And then again, I think that's the pediatric person in me that sort of lends itself to having those long-term relationships with families and kids. Well, much of my scholarship, if you will, has been in discovery, trying to determine how can we improve the care of kids of all ages who have kidney disease. And so through those investigations and the generation of new information, that's lent itself to developing guidelines, not only to benefit the kids, but to benefit the providers who need that insight, that sort of need that information that some of us have helped generate. So I think the guidelines, it's just another way that I've been able to help kids and to help families who are dealing with kidney disease. I'm doing a lot of different things in research. I just came from a meeting just hours ago, a meeting where we are aiming to figure out ways to decrease the risk of infection in children on dialysis and improve blood pressure management in these same children that are on dialysis. That's one of my research areas. Another research area is sorting out ways to delay the progression of chronic kidney disease in children so that they never need dialysis or transplantation. And then most recently, I'm in the midst of working with the National Kidney Foundation on developing a workshop for mental health for children and adults with chronic kidney disease. So, being a nephrologist, you really get the opportunity to deal with so many different aspects of life for these individuals. And so, I think for what I just told you, chronic kidney disease, dialysis improvement, and mental health, I think is a great example of how we have to look at the whole person, the whole child, and try to improve all aspects of their life. So strategies to improve kidney donation, I think, start off with just educating the community, educating them about the need. And, in pediatric nephrology, I think we're always confronted with the fact that the lay public doesn't realize that children have kidney disease, that children have kidney failure, that children have to go on dialysis and ultimately need a kidney transplant. So, I think my goal is always to educate the community about their role in helping children and adults who are dealing with kidney failure. And one way they can do that is, again, making themselves available when unfortunately they pass away in terms of organ donation, and again, educating their families and friends about the importance of organ donation as well. When we look at children, dialysis, if a child has to go on dialysis, is only a bridge to transplant. All of these kids need a transplant so they can lead a full life. And so, this month especially, we just need to continue to educate people about the value of transplantation, about the impact of transplantation on so many people. And, we need more transplants and we need more organs, of course. But I think only through education of the community and again, making them aware of some of the great stories surrounding kids and adults who receive a kidney, I think that will help us in sort of furthering the message about the importance of organ donation.